The fourth race of Joint Racing TV today, Handicap Stakes, Division 1 off. It's over 7 furlongs as we pick up the favoured, interesting runner here, Mura Shah, son of Night of Thunder. We haven't seen him in 560 days, but he had useful form. Dan, my cameraman, was reminding me about his Haydock success as a young horse has worked out, and been bought by Head Bethel. And for a horse come back from such a layoff, he looks an absolute picture. He looks like he's fit, he's ready to go, and the market is speaking in his favour as well. We drop back to number 1, Beaujolais Nouveau, another horse come back from a layoff, not as long, but 191 days and off a mark of 85. I think it's hard to make a cogent case from today. 5 directly behind us, One Night Thunder. Has been a good fun horse for Gemma Tutty, Greens Park Racing and Kaya Fraser. He's a horse around 18 to 1 the last time I saw him, and again making a seasonal reappearance. He does look like he will tighten for it. 3 is You Sure Do, horse that I followed over a cliff in truth. I still think he's got a good race in him, this horse. He's come back from 164 days off. Fresh might be a good time to catch him. I still think he's got loads of natural ability. He does look like he'll improve in his coat. 8 behind his Quest for Fun. He's stable companion, has won this track, and he's had the benefit of a recent run where he would have gone closer, but he didn't get a great run through at a crucial stage. So that's them. We are playing catch up here at 3:23, 4 minutes before post time, and jockey's just making their way out. Welcome back to Thirsk for race 4 of 8. We are playing catch up a little bit here. We're 4 minutes past post time, but it looks like we are getting back on track after a 90-minute delay in our second race of the day. What's going to win this? Well, really interesting runner and really well backed is number 9, Murashah. 560 days off the track, but I promise you in the paddock he looked an absolute picture. Ex-Charlie Hills, sold for 30,000 to Ed Bethel. These horses are going well. And interesting, this horse 9-4 now, hood on for the first time. He looked a horse like he does his work. He looks like he's very much primed, ready for today. City Captain is 6-1 second in for Harriet Bethel. Harriet's horses are flying. She had a 1-2 at Ripon. She had 2 winners at Ripon and a 1-2. Her last 5 runners, she's 2 winners, 2 places and 1 unplaced, so doing very well. And City Captain, he is of a career high market, a really good year for this yard last year. Kevin Stott on board chasing a double. Lead man is next in, David O'Mara and Danny Tuddup. They won a previous race with Yes I'm Mally, and just got a tack adjustment number 12, Alpha Capture. So what we could do without. Girth is off that horse, so slight delay here. Leadman is a talented horse, but never ever been the easiest to win with. 1 from 13 on turf, but ultimately he's been running better company in this. He won off a mark of 83 last year at Newmarket, and it is an ease and grade here for a yard here. So looking for a quick fire double. Melvin Udual is top weight here. Grace Harris trains, and he bought out of Ed Walker's yard, so he made a winning start to this yard when missing the break, but home was strongest. And Anza Ross Ryan last time out. Ross Ryan at Newbury today, so Jason Hart comes in for the ride today. Tim Eastby's got a couple of chances here. There's a horse that I really like. I've always liked him. Maybe to my detriment over the years, or my pocket. But he's got him, and he's got Quest for Fun as well. Quest for Fun, he shipped nicely at Doncaster on his reappearance, denied a clear run at a crucial point. The market not speaking his favourite 9s out to 14s today. He is quite a talented horse. As the tack adjustments continues, and Alpha Capture, who he's only had 2 starts. He started life with William Haggis and then Willie Mullins, but since he joined this yard of Roger Fells, he was 3rd at Newcastle and 3rd at Pontefract, off the same mark, that mark being 75. So we'll see how he gets on. He's currently 11-1. One Night Thunder's been a good fun horse for Gemma Tutty in Grange Park Racing. He's back with a 170-day break. Looks like Alpha Capture's tack adjustments have been complete, so we hopefully will get loading forward. Frankie's Dream is your outsider at 40-1. He's nicely berthed in stall 1. He's got himself a bit warm down at the start, but I think that is him. He goes for Jenny Candish. So Pullman running on board. Whether a mark of 83 might just be a couple of pounds too high. Similar comments apply to the mare Beaujeu Nouveau for Ben Aslam and Andrew Mullen. Right, looks like we are starting to load them forward. 13 of them to go in here. Here is Frankie Stream going to slot in. It's Division 1. So join Racing TV today. Handicap Stakes. Next one is Woodstock. With car Joanna Mason, they teamed up success recently at Pontefract with Jojo Rabbit. But again, it's 170 days since we've seen him. Entitled to step forward for the run in the market. Again, not speaking for him. So backed it. It's quite boring, but I do think that Murashah has the potential to skip way above his mark here for 79 for Ed Bethel and Callum Rodriguez. Been really good support for him, and if he does get beat, I won't say afterwards that he'll tighten for the run. I thought he looked really fit and really forward in his coat. He's currently 9-4 favourite as he slots forward. So loading going nicely here. Next one will be offered up will be Count Palatine for Michael Dodds and Conor Beasley. 186 since we last saw him. So he goes forward. Moving well underway here. Out of line, still the bottom weight. Drapenpour is going to go into stall number 6. As City Captain now 6-1 second favourite. So taking a chunk out of the market. I was going to say the winner. I do expect he might well be the winner. The son of Night of Thunder, Fred Bethel and Callum Rodriguez. So now loading forward. The last couple are going to go in here. So very best of luck whatever you're with. We can get up and get the call with Stephen.
Just waiting on the final 3. Quest for Fun. City Captain into 12, and completing the lineup will be Leadman into stall 2. All in, ready. They're off. Racing over 7 furlongs for Division 1 of the Join Racing TV Today handicap. Dropped in at the back of the field early on. Frankie's Dream, Count Palatine, and also the yellow jacket of Alpha Capture in rear. Up front, Draupnir began well. Melvin Udall, and tracking over from a wide draw, You Sure Do is also going forward. Quest for Fun, yellow and red, settling in 4th place on the rail as they go into the turn. Orange Sleeves of City Captain is 5th. Woodstock is next on the inside, followed by the light green of Beaujolais Nouveau. Leadman's on the rail. Beige and brown jacket behind those as they turn is One Night Thunder. There's a length to Murashah, who's racing with Frankie's Dream. Alpha Capture 3 wide, and Count Palatine is last of the 13 runners as they reach the top of the home straight. 3 furlongs to go. Heading down the middle of the course then, You Sure Do on the left, Draupnir on the right there, the front pair. Quest for Fun into a dispute of 3rd place with Melvin Udall. City Captain on the left behind them, trying to close in his Woodstock, and One Night Thunder. Murashah begins to launch his effort towards the far side, and then Leadman in behind them, just over a furlong to go. City Captain on the near side coming to join You Sure Do. Murashah still closing down the middle, and Draupnir is battling on as well, but Murashah after a long break has picked up stylishly and is going to win very well indeed. Murashah beats City Captain, Draupnir, You Sure Do, and they were clear.
Was tight in behind, no doubt about the winner. A well-backed winner. Murashah, first our Fed Bethel, Callum Rodriguez on board, and he has won nicely. 79 days off the track. He has won tidy. Trying to work out what was 2nd and 3rd. City Captain, just 2nd. And then tight in behind between these 3 runners. You Sure Do even, and dropping there at the far side. But this was a tidy performance. He's won here for 79. That was a taken performance. Interesting to see where he goes next. We'll try and grab a word with Ed Bethel, who is here. Maybe something at York from in 3.5 weeks' time. And he's just lengthened away. Well back winner and a good training performance. Yard going well out of Ed Bethel's. He has won nicely.